Hello and welcome to Hacknet. I have played this game when it first came out, but I've practically forgotten how the story goes, so we'll just play it by ear. I went ahead and disabled the music in the game because there's there's some music that's copyrighted and I don't want to get flagged, so uh yeah, sorry about that. So we'll go ahead and start a new game. I'll go ahead and start up a username. Super secure 4-digit password. Sessions language cannot be changed. Yeah, that's fine. As far as memory serves, this will be mostly like Linux, but it's like a mishmash of Windows and Linux. So, there's that. 14-day timer expired. Initializing failsafe. Hi. This is strange. Stranger than I expected. I guess I'm supposed to rate this in past tense, but I hardly feel like admitting it's over. My name is Bit, and if you're reading this, I'm already dead. I forgot about that part. Kind of dark immediately. Modules, loading nodes, reticulating splines. Okay, that's a Sims thing. That's not a real thing. We're at risk. Continue. Okay, that is really loud even for me. Okay. I would if I had a terminal. Can I? Okay, I'll just click on it for now. Scan this computer now by pressing the scan network. Okay. Disconnect from your machine. It is time for you to connect to an outside computer, but beware of that attempting to compromise the security of another computer is illegal under the USC Act 1030-18. Proceed at your own risk and connect to an outside machine by clicking a blue note map. I'm not even going to pronounce that. Something internal. This VM's terminal module has been activated. This will be your primary interface for navigating and interfacing with nodes. Command can be run by typing it out and pressing enter. A computer security system and open ports can be analyzed using the probe or nmap command. Analyze the computer you are currently connected to. Okay. And map it. It's not actually how you do it, but I'm pretty sure you have to give nmap some flags and more information than that, but run the program port hack. Just autocomplete that. So this one's just supposedly wide open with no defenses, no firewalls or any of that. Scanning for local nodes. Do this with the scan command. List the files and directories in its current directory. Navigate to the bin. Look at config. Up to the log folder. Move all logs. And disconnect, which I would type exit or quit. But you must locate the process ID of this tutorial program and what's that command called again? Manual. Yes. Till 2:30. Okay. Got mail. Hi, I don't know you, and I'm sad to say that I never will. But if you're reading this, it means you might be the only person that can make things right. Right now, I'm trapped. There's no way out, and not enough time, and I need your help. But there's something you need to take care of first. The faster the better. Hacknet OS wasn't meant to be released as it is now. After a while of automated tracker will activate itself. We can't let that happen. Connect to your own node. It should be green on your net map. Then find a delete security tracker. When you're done, just reply to this email. Okay. So we'll go ahead and I believe that would be cd bin. ls, yep, rm security track. That, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like the security tracer.exe, that's a mishmash of Windows stuff. Technically, if it's Linux, it can run it, but don't think it should have been like that. I mean, like if we look at the system folder, cd/sys, it has a configuration of a Windows computer, but the directory is of Unix-like systems. It's weird. Okay, so we'll go ahead and I guess we'll go to cd log, cd log all, remove my traces from doing what I did earlier, open my mail, reply, send. Great, that should keep you safe for now, at least from your own computer. Okay. Before we start, you're going to need a few things. A port hack alone isn't going to cut it on most modern computers, you'll find. Not with ones with anything worth looking at anyway. You should start by checking up on a friend of mine who goes by Viper. Awful, I know. He's honestly not the brightest crayon in the box, but he's always seems to get a hold of useful code. You should have no trouble getting into his files. Finding something useful might be a bit of more of a challenge. You can, for the most part, ignore the generic files, stuff that gets logged or saved by a program. RC logs and the like. Custom named things like exe files are what you want to look out for. Download any files you can't use using the command scp. Good luck. Reply again when you're done. It. So, map, port hack, session of port staff, crack, and that term is really weird. Okay, so we cd into what, bin, scp, ssh crack. Okay, we now have ssh crack. I guess I could go to cd log, cd log. Oh. And then rm everything. Fork bomb. Forces PC to go down. Congratulations. I honestly have no way of knowing if you succeeded in this responder, but if you're saying this means you at least found something, I'm going to assume it's something really useful. You should try breaking one of our old test servers. If Viper had the sort of thing he's known for getting lying around, you should have everything you need to get in. Remember, any non-basic programs need need a port number. Yeah. Just find a port you want to crack and run it on that. Oh, and in case you don't know already, you can hit tab to autocomplete commands. Yeah, I've already done that. Okay, So we go here. 2, 11, 8, 6, 76. I'm gonna do nmap. And we're gonna go SSH crack 22. We're gonna queue up port hack. In. Okay, so ls cd into bin, see if there's anything useful. See useful. What did that want me to do again? Just wanted me to break in. Okay. That's not that hard. Something in return. I need to ask a favor. I've been a little sloppy lately, which is what got me into this whole mess. That's why I'm writing this in the first place, I guess. Anyway, the point is, there's some logs on a few computers I would prefer weren't there. You should remember this. Yeah, I've already done this, like 2 previous computers, but okay. I'm going to connect here. We're going to go ahead and nmap. SSH cracked, port 22, back, queued up. CD log all. Guess we can poke around and see if there's anything useful in bin. So specific. I guess, I mean, it's true, but usually you can just CD bin and it just already knows. I guess we're good. We'll just work bomb and leave. Right? Send. Alright, if you see this, then you've done well, and, well, this might actually be worth something. Is that too much to hope for? Seems like a lot to hope for. I've realized that I just don't have the time to write this whole thing. There's way too much to learn, and I don't have the time to do it. So I'm gonna need some time. So I'm going to need to ask something more. There's a group that goes by Entropy that's currently accepting members. They'll be able to teach you more. When you're ready, I'll contact you again. As for getting into Entropy, you need to bypass a proxy server, a few shells, open using the command shell, running on computers you already got admin access to be able to overload it. Good luck and thank you. Okay. So, test server. Let's go to Viper 2. Was it, literally just told me. Oh, shell. Okay. So, connected via shell here. I'm going to go ahead and cd logs rm all. And then I'm going to go to do that. So they don't know what happened. Okay, we're going to go ahead and nmap. Proxy detected. Trap. Okay, there we go. It's overloaded. I got it backwards. Okay, then we do SSH. Back 22 and port hack. Okay. Go ahead and view file system. Go ahead and copy all those files over. It's always good to have a backup of all your configuration files. Let's go ahead and RM all my traces here. Alright, so it's download this file and to complete. Okay. Alright, that's fine. That's not creepy at all. Greetings. Let me be the first to congratulate you on locating and passing the Entropy Group entrance exam. While to an experienced hacker, it's relatively trivial task. Surprisingly few actually seem to manage it. Before we were able to allow you to officially to join the group, we must further confirm your abilities. A tabloid news server has recently taken a negative stance towards Entropy. We'd like to temporarily disable the operation. As a second test of your skill, we ask you to bring down the server's message board. Can leave the non-entropy related articles and leave the rest server intact. We do not wish to be needlessly destructive. This is not a request to simply wipe the server clean of articles. We just want that program brought down. Got it. Okay. So, nmap. Overlord. SSH, cracked, port 22, queued up. Port hack queued up. Alright, so CD, we're going to message board. See listings. Remove entropy. Actually, I need to explore these to make sure they're. Okay, yeah, that one needs to go. So remove entropy group engaged in malicious hacking. Internet group entropy has been renowned for some time as a reliable source of information on recent developments in the internet world. However, recent actions by the group, such as the shutdown of their public access terminal after the means of which they had been procuring this information was called into question, has aroused the suspicions of reporters and companies alike. Although the group has long been a credit to the openness of information, it has been doing so by illegitimate means. Action must be taken. Okay, I will go ahead and RM suspicions over that. A popular social network friend hole was the latest victim of a malicious hacking group apparently bent on compromising all forms of social media. The group identifies identities and locations to remain a mystery to cyber police, but their message is clear. Nothing is safe. Space's CEO attempted today to reassure the nervous user base, explaining that Space's security is watertight. that only the people who have access to users' personal data on face space are them. Those that they choose to share with. Okay. Well, that should be an. Go to cd back out, cd log, and remove all traces. And fork bomb the connection. Mission incomplete. What did I miss? Oh, was that one article I needed to do? Okay, well, that's kind of... Oh, it's offline still. I'll have to wait for it to reconnect. Okay, so CD message board, CD listings, RM is your data at risk. CD back, log, RM that, and then fork it. Okay, that should be enough. What did I do wrong? As a second test of your skill. Oh, I have to bring down the... Okay, well, that's fine by me. Okay, so CD message board at big caution. Do not delete or rename it. I'll just rename it. Config sys. Okay, so CD move config sys to fix this back. Now it should be brought down. I didn't take their stuff down. If they just rename the file back to config sys, it should bring it back up. So it's still there. Just, you know. Oh, did I forgot to remove my I forgot to remove my logs. You know, this would be drawing a lot of attention. A lot of attention, like the server going down a lot. Yeah. Oops. At least CD. Yeah, CD or into log move. Then yep, there we go. That's how you clean your tracks. Then we do it again for like the 5th time, I think. Okay. There we go. Congratulations. Your timely execution of your first contract has proved your abilities, and I can now gladly welcome you to Entropy. As a small welcoming gift, you will find user details of the admin report to our assets server attached. Help yourself to any programs you might need and view our mantra. Once you're geared up, reply to this address and okay. So, assets server. User admin password. Okay, so I could just... Nice. So cd bin. I'll take FTP bounce. CD. Anything useful there? No. What about home? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, cat mantra. Our group is founded on 3 pillars which we strive to follow in all things. We strive for justice and righteousness in all things. Create and share more than you destroy. Never have an excuse not to improve. Entropy will deny contracts that go against these pillars and remove agents that violate them. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. What is backups? Backups. Ah, okay. So it's literally just that. So if you delete it, you could just back it up. Okay, well, I have no reason into doing that. So let's see cd log. Am I the only one? Let's go ahead and remove my traces here. Then for shits and giggles, because it's not against the mantra, I'm going to take it down temporarily. Go ahead and do. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Awesome. Excellent. I'd like you to be the first to formally invite you to begin accepting Entropy contracts. Attached is the location of the group's secure contract database, along with login credential necessary to access it. Feel free to accept and complete initial contracts at your leisure. I'll be in contact again to gauge your progress soon. X. Okay. Contract. User Boy Dragon YouTube. S. Rosebud. Again. Alright, so what was this one? Recently got news of a company hiring less, while meaning hackers to retrieve some sensitive data for our rival corporation for exploitive purposes. In their interest of discussing companies from using the hacker community in such a way that in the future we're going to ensure their transaction doesn't go smoothly. I kind of want to do point clicker. A well-meaning client needs some of his data from a game server deleted to regain productivity. I can understand that. Alright, greetings, civilian. I've been put in a dire predicament here. Unfortunately, no one in my incompetent office of staff is capable of fixing this issue for me. This has forced my hand to resort to outside help, as distasteful as it is to me. Informants have assured me this line is secure, so I'll be brief. I have bested the game point clicker and wish to prove my clear dominance over it again. Yet there's not a reset button. I need you to enter their server and delete my save file so I may crush it once more. My username is Minsk. Feel free to bask in the glory of my current achievement before resetting. Okay. Okay, so I need to. What is this exactly? Oh, it's like an auto clicker or an idle game. Okay. All right, so I want to nmap this. Okay, so I don't need to do that. I could do SSH crack 22, and then I can FTP bounce 20 and port hack up. All right, 2 ports are opened up. Okay, CD. Go ahead and go to point clicker. Cat important. Readme don't crash. Never delete your rename. Do not test this. That must mean someone did it before. Okay. CD into saves. That's not what I meant. CD into point clicker. CD into. Oh, yeah, right. Capitalize. So I would assume that links is right here. So we want to. Oh, how do I view it? Cat. Okay. Am I in here? Yeah. I could just rename it. Okay, so RM void, right? Yeah. And then just move Thanks to Blade Dragon YouTube PCSAV. And then can I just resume where we left off? Yeah! Let's go. Okay, so CD. All right, so CD log rm all. What exactly do you want me to do? Okay, good. Just a point clicker. Go ahead and see, just to make sure, log move all work bomb server down. There's no connection. All right, congratulations. The client of your recent contract has reported a success and is pleased with the work. You are now free to accept further contracts from the contract database. Your current ranking is 80 out of 100. Thank you, Entropy. All right, so for now, I'm going to call it episode here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.